Hi there, creative friends, it's Finnabair again, and this is next part of the mini-series about design team and design team calls. I hope you've seen the previous videos because they are giving you some background information. If not, please check them. And in this video, we are going to talk about do's and don'ts of creative team calls, which means what to do and what not to do when you are sending your submission or you are trying to take part in the open call. I hope you're going to enjoy it and my tips are going to be helpful. I have my fingers crossed for you if you are applying on the team now. So we know what kind of different design team calls they are, and of course, if you are taking part in the open one, well, all you have to do is really to make sure you are tagging and you are visible in the social media, you are attracting attention, trying not to be stressed too much, and being positive and friendly will really help. But there is this second kind of the DT calls that means you have to go through application process. And here, this is a big story. There is a lot of things that I can tell you. It's really not that complicated, but there is one thing that we really have to start with. If you're planning to join the team and you're sending your application in, please make sure you will read the information before you are going to send it in, or before you're going to start asking questions in public or in social media. What do I mean? Usually when there's design team call, there is some kind of flyer with information with the deadline when you should be sending this application before the deadline. Yeah, that will be helpful. Where you should send it, so the email address, what should be included, and it's really great if you can read that carefully and make sure that everything that you are sending in is according to requirements. That will make the work of the people who are going through the applications much easier. It will show some respect as well, and it will show also that you are able to follow the instructions. That is one of the things you can do right. Check everything before you are going to send it. Then there are certain important criteria that you should make sure that you are meeting if you are planning to go on the team. For example, for us, one of the important things is you have to be able to communicate in English, because Prima is American brand. Most of the crafting community would be using English to name the products and to deliver the tutorials. And I know this is just part, but this is the language I am able to speak, and my team coordinators are able to use English as well. And this is the only way we are able to help each other to make that all work. So communicative level of English is important. And usually there are things that are also listed. Are you able to provide the videos, right? Good quality photos. They are crucial. Photos now are the most important thing because everything is so visual. So you have to be able to provide good quality photos in the right format as well. They have to be in the good size. So you don't add extra work to anybody. You just need to be able to use the basic graphic program to make sure the photo is in the good lighting, nice and clear, sharp, and at the same time it is in the right size. Adding watermarks is also important. The same with the videos. If you are taking videos, make sure the light is right, it is focused and sharp. These are like the most important things. Many times social media will be also listed. There's a certain group of social media which are especially important when you're applying for some teams. Instagram is a big thing, and Facebook. Because we communicate through Facebook so much, there are groups, you have to be able to go on Facebook. And finally, more and more stress is put on YouTube now as well, because we are using YouTube channel to store and provide the tutorials, so you should be able to use YouTube as well. And these are the most important requirements. And if you are not meeting all of them, it's still okay to apply. You don't have to be brilliant in everything. If your project and your personality are amazing, it's very likely we will be able to give you a hand and try to help you with, getting more followers on Instagram or getting your YouTube skills a little bit better. But the minimum is the minimum, and the closer you are to the ideal candidate, the more likely you are going to be picked. Also, it's kind of important that you edit your email properly. And I don't mean it has to be beautiful with extra captions. No, it's really not professional if you are sending the email that you've sent to somebody else before and you forget to change the name, or you forget to change the brand name, or you will just simply forward it. That really doesn't put you in the best light, right? So make sure that this really is serious and it looks like you are really into it and you know what you are doing and you know which team you're applying, and you are really dedicated and you understand what it's all about. And also, what is important when you are applying, don't forget to put all these important links in. So we would love to see your YouTube channel, Instagram account, Facebook, all that is going to provide us information, what kind of person you are, and what you can do with these social media, and what is the style of your social media as well. The same story with your experience. If you have your experience in the previous teams, don't forget to mention that, because it gives us and if you are on the teams now, it's a good thing to put that information as well, and especially if you are on the teams that may be potential competition. And it's not a bad thing that you worked with the competition before, because we all try new things, we all learn. Maybe that was really something you loved, and now you would like to change to the other brand because you love it as well. But it's not really common to be on the two very similar teams at the same time. When we talk about sending the application, it's also important to pick the right projects. So again, the quality of the photos is one thing, or the links to the nice videos, right? This is a good thing. But pick the projects that will be, first of all, not too many, right? Just from required number. And the ones that are showing your natural style, something that is going to be natural for you to create, not what you think we expect to see. You should send the projects that you are comfortable and happy creating, something that is reflecting your personality, your style. I know it sounds a little bit hard to make, but you should be brave. There is nothing to lose. If you're going to show yourself, you're going to shine brightly, it's very likely you're going to be seen. And maybe if it's not going to be now, you're going to be remembered for the next time. I know we are all stressed when it comes to applying. Don't be afraid. Just, say what you want to say. Tell something about yourself so we are able to imagine who you are. If we don't know you from social media already, it would be a great start. So we are all nice people, right? And when we get all these emails and messages, it's really great feeling, because it's like a love coming our way, saying, yes, we want to support you, we want to be with you. When you show your personality, your natural way of being, it's so much easier for us to feel if we have the connection, if you're going to be a nice team member. And whatever you're sending in, it should really stay private. It is not discussed with anybody. It's not shown to anybody. It is really staying in this tiny, small group of people who are really connected closely to the team in the future, to the brand. I really appreciate every single application we are getting through the design team call process. And not all of them would be my cup of tea, but they may be cup of tea of my followers. And I also know that, and I have to think about that. And even if you are not the right fit, I still appreciate that you wanted to tell me that you love the product. And I really thank you from the bottom of my heart for doing so and for this will to support the brand. Because without you and without all that great movement that happens now, all this love for mixed media, I would not be here with you. I would not be able to do my job as a product designer, teacher, and artist. So I appreciate every single one of you. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope the tips were helpful for you, and when applying, you are going to have now much easier job to do. Please let me know what you think, and if you don't want to miss the next videos on design teams, design team calls, or any other of my video tutorials or video journal, please subscribe and ring the bell, and this is going to keep you updated